Hello everyone and welcome back to more StephenMail. You thought I was lying, didn't you? You didn't think that there would be another mail this soon. I proved you wrong. We're doing it. We're gonna bring you guys a mail every single week, fingers crossed, until mail is caught up. And we're doing our best to stick to that. Today we are opening up the mail from March, which seems like a long time ago because it is. We've got a few packages to open up. We actually only got 2 letters, but that's okay because they were both fantastic, so we're just going to read you both letters. The first letter is from
Becca in Cabot, Arkansas.
Dear StephenMail, hiya, I'm Becca. Sadly, I live in Arkansas, which is a fantastic sentence. With the weather being funky during spring and fall, I haven't had the time to write a letter to you two. By funky weather, I mean tornado season. Oh, that's why it's not so good to live in Arkansas. I'm 22 and I'm currently a licensed cosmetologist. I've seen almost all of your Let's Plays and co-ops you did, and I really enjoyed them all so far, watching some even more than once. I hope to get to meet both of you sometime. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? From Becca. Becca also wanted to know if I had heard of Kingdom Hearts. I have. You and a lot of other people would like to see me play that game, and I want you guys to know that I'm aware of it. I'm not making any promises, I'm not making any plans, but I'm saying that I am aware of it.
You know it's a game.
Well, that, and also people have spoken. People very much want to see me or us go through Kingdom Hearts. Once again, no current plans, but I hear you. I hear all of you very loud and clear. Becca also sent some origami stuff our way. She sent us penguins, which is awesome. I've never seen an origami penguin before, but it's like boom. Yours didn't make a noise when you did the thing. See, I went boom. Click? Boom and click? Boom. Click.
That's his name.
Oh, his name is Click?
Yeah, I've named him.
He's like a Pokemon, he can only say his name.
This is really pretty origami paper.
It really is. And in addition to penguins, we also have the more traditional crane origami. Yeah, you gotta... How do you do that correctly?
You put your thumbs on each side.
On what? On like this?
Yes, and then you just... Then they sit open a little bit more.
I can see clearly.
And this is now when they stack them.
Brain is open. Huh?
In Japan, when they do where you stack them for the wish, that's how they get stacked.
Stacked for the wish?
Yeah, you have to fold 1,000 and you get a wish, and you stack them all together and sew them all together, and they make a really cool, like, mobile.
Oh, I didn't know that there was a wish thing involved.
That's what I want to do someday when we have a kid.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, Becca, thank you for the letter. And Sagan thanks you too,
really
because Sagan really wants to know what these are.
Next up, we have a letter from Rachel in Scotch Plains, New Jersey.
And Rachel has, honestly, like, some of the most artistic handwriting I've ever seen. Very small, but very clear. And I don't know if you guys are really going to be able to, like, make that out. But, like, it's very tiny, but it looks like a font. And I value that highly. Anyway, Rachel says, Dear StephenMail, hello, how are ya? I'm watching your December 2014 mail video as I write this. A viewer in close proximity to me wrote, and I was suddenly compelled to send you two a quick note. I haven't much to say aside from thank you for being a source of positive, informative content on YouTube. Stephen, the way you produce and manage your channels is stellar. The gameplay channel is so polished, and the vlog channel is among my favorites on YouTube. You and Mao are lovely, grounded people. I don't doubt that for a second, based on your vlogs. Mao, you're a creative force. I love to watch your projects unfold. You two have such synergy. This is getting a bit long-winded, so I'll cinch it here. Keep up the remarkable content creation. P.S. Give Kepi and Sagan a scratch for me. P.P.S. Hope to meet you two someday. Sincerely, Rachel. Thank you so much. And also, on the side it says, fun fact, you guys inspired me to start playing the Mother series, hooray. Rachel, thank you so much for writing in and just taking a moment to send us a quick note, because I really appreciate it. And also, I don't know what to do, write something with your handwriting. Write a book, but write it with
handwriting.
Do some sort of, what is the type of, like, art project that you could do where it's just your handwriting?
Like an infographic?
Yeah, something like that. I'm just saying, your handwriting is amazing. Please do something some sort of artistic thing with that, because I would love to see it. Please do it and then send it to me, whether physical mail or email, because I really want to see it. It's really, really amazing. Next up, it's packages, and our first package is from
Patrick in Tampa, Florida.
And Patrick sends, we have a letter in here, and then something else, but I can't quite...
Box in a box.
Oh, is there a box in a box?
There is a box in a box.
So I opened up this letter, and I looked at the bottom and said, oh, this is High Tech Man. And I know who High Tech Man is. High Tech Man, you guys might remember if you watched the PAX East vlog from earlier this year, and at this point, well, not this point, but soon, from the PAX Prime vlog, he may also have contributed some footage, but at the PAX East vlog, he actually shot a lot of footage of just the meetup. So we had a lot of B-roll to insert, and it was all thanks to him. And I know exactly what this is, because we actually just saw him at PAX Prime, and he was like, man, you've got to open the mail. And I was like, I know, I really got to open the mail. He's like, no, you don't understand. I sent you something. He's like, I sent you a camera. You've got to open the mail. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, so we got to get through the mail. So we're starting to get through the mail, so now I know who this is, and I have an idea of what that is. Dear Stephen and Mallory, hello, my name is Patrick. I'm sure you guys probably remember me from PAX East 2015. If you don't remember me by my regular name, you probably remember me by Twitter handle HighTechMan. Anyways, when we met at PAX Polaris panel, I gave Stephen the opportunity to try out a new camera with 2 LCDs. In this box, you will find a camera that is, in my opinion, the perfect vlogging camera. Hope this helps you in your vlogging adventure. With love, Patrick, from HighTechMan. HighTechMan, early vlog, and HTM plays. Thank you. I know I felt so bad whenever I ran into you at PAX Prime and you're like, dude, you gotta try out this camera. This is, as he put it, the perfect vlogging camera. Because if you look at this camera, and I don't know if the battery's in it or anything, but
no, the battery's not.
This camera has got this thing right here, this black thing, that's an LCD screen. So it's got a selfie screen on it. So basically when you're filming yourself, you can see what you're filming, which is extremely helpful because a lot of times you may want to put something particular in the shot or centered in thirds or whatever. So this is extremely nice camera. I'm trying to find the model number. It's a Samsung DV150F for anyone who is interested. I did get a chance to play around with it whenever he was at the Polaris booth, and I thought it was really, really cool. And then he went far above and beyond and actually sent this to us. And I feel awful because it's been laying in our other room since March, and I feel terrible about it. But it's finally open. Patrick, I sincerely appreciate this. I can't wait to get the battery in it and start playing around with it, and see like all the different features and stuff it has. Obviously, the feature that is probably most compelling is the front-facing camera, but it'd be pretty sweet to play around with. So, Patrick, thank you so much, and I apologize sincerely it took this long to open, and that I had to learn what you sent me from you at PAX like a month ago. So, but thank you nonetheless for the camera. Our next and final package comes from
Emily in Endicott, New York.
The Y is a York and not a Jersey. It's his damnedest thing. It doesn't actually say Emily, but we know Emily's last name, and we're pretty familiar with her. She's known as Marching Ghost on YouTube. Gift for you. So there's a little sign that says gift for you, and it says, I wanted to help out with the N64 collection, and there's a game store between school and work, and they always have a deal going, so here are some gems of the system. I tested them out, and they work. Wow, thank you for even going above and beyond and testing them. So we've got, what does this say? It says, high quality games. High quality games. Okay, so let's see what high quality games are in here. We've got Ken Griffey Jr. Slugfest, F1 World Grand Prix, Aero Fighters Assault, NASCAR 99, Madden Football 64, Indy Racing 2000, and Mace the Dark Age. So Emily, thank you so much for sending those our way. I appreciate that. And I know that this was sent quite a while ago, so these have just once again been sitting in the room, but we finally have gotten to them. We may have gotten one or two of these since March, I'm sure when you sent them, we didn't have them, and now we probably do, but that's all right, because anytime we get duplicates, we can take them to Player's Choice and trade them in for a different thing.
No.
So we're, no matter...
Don't have...
Yeah, things we don't have. So no matter what, no matter what anyone sends, we are still building towards finishing the N64 collection. And there's also...
This was in here too.
A envelope in there. Really?
Yep, really.
Didn't stick. Emily also included drawings of Lucas and Ness, which is really, really sweet. And it's so nice to finally have Lucas back in Smash Brothers, so we can play as the other brothers. Mal actually, whenever we've been playing, she's been playing as Lucas.
I've been maining Lucas.
Like, yeah,
you couldn't adapt.
I couldn't adapt. I could adapt, but I was having trouble with Thunder. But now anytime we go on a trip anywhere, we take our DS's and we play in the plane or whatever, I play Ness and Mal plays Lucas, so we're making some progress. Anyway, Emily, thank you so much for sending the games our way. It was a pleasure to see you whenever we got a chance to see you back in Boston in March, which was when you sent this also, and thank you so much for the high quality games. And also, Patrick, thank you so much for the camera. You guys are both super awesome, and we really do appreciate you sending this stuff our way. If you're watching right now and you'd like to send something our way, you can. We are going to put a link up on screen now. You can go to stephengeorge.com/vlog/mail. There will also be a link.
Mail.
/mail/ it's a slash, ends with SH. There's also a link in the description you can click, and you can get the address and also all of the little FAQs about sending us mail. And feel confident that if you send us mail, will be opened in the relatively near future. We're getting it to, yeah, we'll get to it before the end of the year. I promise. Up to this point, people have been sending in mail, and it's been, you know, like 6 months, 9 months, and now we're changing that. We are better people. Actually, what really happened was I said, Stephen, up to this point, I'd been like, I'm gonna wait until vlogs are caught up, then I'm gonna get all the mail out. And then I was like, this is dumb. I'm just gonna start doing mail, because otherwise mail's gonna be pushed back further and further and further. So send in mail if you'd like, and either way, we'll see you guys next week or sooner for yet another StephenMail episode. I promise.